Hey, you guys. Welcome to Monday, May 20th, 2024. I have a message. I know that it's graduation season and I'm seeing all of the graduation posts. I'm talking about from pre K. I'm going to shout everybody out graduating in 2024. Congratulations. Big ups to you. You know what I'm saying? Whether you're getting out of pre K, kindergarten, fifth grade, come through eighth grade, 12th grade, 16th grade, 18th grade, 20th grade, whatever grade you completed, trade school, nursing school. Big ups to you, master's, PhD. You know, let it be known that you are blessed and you are a blessing. Even though I didn't graduate this year, I got to put my plug in. This is actually my 30th class year reunion. I'm class of 1994 high school. And I'm proud of that. I'm proud of that. And with that being the case, arose today's message. Did you all also catch in the news about the young lady? I'm sure I'm going to need you later. Did you all see in the news about the young lady that was, excuse me, she's alive, that is 103 years old, and she too graduated from college this year? It just came up in my news feed. Um, as a suggestion, I did tell you, if you're on social media and you're not like into social media, go ahead and like news pages like News Channel 13, 45, or your local area, and CNN and things like that, and you'll begin to get a lot of news in your news feed. And so, yeah, I caught that. And then I caught the other about the young lady that was 16. So, with that being said, okay, my higher self spoke to me, and my higher self told me that the things that we're seeing in today's time and age, like these younger people graduating from high school at 12 and 13, although that has been happening sporadically, okay, I'll say over the past 20 years, it's now becoming more of the norm to finish at 16 versus 18 and or at 14 to completely finish high school. Okay, so time out. The reason I'm talking about that is because I was told by God Divine Almighty and my higher self that this group of people, okay, they are to be considered, if you will, ascended masters. Now, that's a broad term, okay? You could even consider it to be a title. I did put the Wikipedia definition of ascended masters. It's on my page. You can go and look at it, okay? It's a screenshot of the Wikipedia definition of it, right? But, and comment in the, comments if you feel as though that an ascended master, is more than a title. I'm not trying to downgrade it or water it down, but I do like to break things down on a spirituality beginner's level for my beginners collective, because I know that I am guiding people, right? So like an ascended master is like a spiritual title that's given to a person, okay? And I just broke it down in some little terms. So this is what my notes say. Ascended master is a spiritually enlightened being whom has passed lifetimes who has in past lifetimes undergone a series of spiritual transformations. Now you already know that I talk about past lifetimes a lot. This is one of the reasons why I talk about past lifetimes a lot, because depending on what you have done and what you have gone through in your past lifetimes, it can determine and be the reason why you have the lifetime that you have now, right? Okay. Let me see if I can break this down. How what I'm really trying to say. Bear with me. Okay. So back to what I was saying about the young lady. I seen a couple young ladies graduating from high school, I'll say between the ages of 14 and 16. And like they're getting millions of dollars in scholarships. They've been accepted to 40 plus colleges, right? It's my strong belief that this spiritual being was born into a divine family. And this spiritual being had the opportunity as a child to be cultivated into whom they are and what they were sent to earth to do. Your life purpose. Okay. You know, to say that you're born into a divine family, a divine union, is such a blessing. Because a being that is born into a divine family and a divine union, where this being comes into the world and the parents are aware that this child has special abilities, special choices, and these parents and or single parent, depending on the situation, they have the ability and the know-how and the intuition on how to raise this ascended master up as a child, right? And all of us spiritualists know that if you can identify a spiritual gift in a child, it's best to cultivate it at a young age. Help that child cultivate it and tap into their own spirituality, right? Okay. That's essentially what is happening when these beautiful earth angel children are being born into these divine unions. The earth angel parents are identifying them right away. They're putting them into accelerated mastery educated programs at 1.5, 18 months, okay? Because the baby probably been talking to them since the baby was 2 months old. And these parents know that, okay, let's go ahead and get this child X, Y, and Z so that they can become X, Y, and Z, because they know that the child don't need to spend time in third and fourth and eighth grade going through those different experiences and things like that. And I'm going to add something else onto that, okay, about being born into a divine family union. It is such a blessing because of the structure of the earth and the world and how we need money to make things happen. So, vice versa, where a person is born into a karmic family, right? And let's say a spiritual being is born into a karmic family. And not only do the parents not notice that this child has spiritual gifts, they may be in poverty or something like that. And the gifts that the child is showing, like say they're into dancing or art or instruments, they want to play instruments and things like that. A lot of times in karmic lifestyles, they don't even have the money, okay, to put those kids in those developmental programs. And if they do have the money, the developmental program could be out of the way. It could be like out of driving distance and things like that. So the no matter what the situation is, whether it's financial, transportation, a lack of intuition, a lack of know-how, or what have you, this spiritual being born into a karmic family is suffering just because they're not in a position to let their spiritual gifts grow. And don't let it be like just not just like a karmic family. Don't let it be like a demonic karmic family. We're not even gonna go into that. We ain't even gonna go into that. So yeah, That's what dropped into my spirit. And I'm proud. Okay, I'm proud to be part of what God is doing in 2024. And the ascended masters that are here, y'all, y'all showing out. I'm talking about my hope and my prayer for the ascended masters that are here is that you all get an opportunity to like fulfill your life purpose and help the evolution of, I don't want to say mankind, because I know that mankind is coming to an end. I know that it's coming to an end. So whatever God is doing, and for you all to be able to help out and be a part of what God is doing, it's exciting. And that's just one group of the ascended masters. Um, I'm gonna take a break from talking and just check the energy, because I know people be like, "Flip the cards already. I already been talking." Listen, I'm not a preacher. I be trying to like tell people what kind of what you do for work. I be like, "Oh, I'm a minister, a spiritualist minister, a motivational divination." Let's check the energy, right? I don't know. Who need a title? Who needs a title? Well, some people do. And you know what? I'll probably end up with a title just because I think it's not important. Anyway, I got blind in the upright. I got protest. And I got fury. Somebody don't like my message. Well, that's okay. My message is not for everybody. And that's okay. I'm glad you're here with me. I hope I say something that pisses you off so bad that you look into it and research it for yourself. Okay. So, also what I wanted to say about the elderly people, right? Because big ups to the young lady. You know what I'm saying? I keep calling her a young lady, but she's every bit of 103 years old, who graduated from college. What an amazing accomplishment, especially in 2024, because those classes are not easy. They not for the weak. A bachelor program, I don't want to go back to school. I finished my bachelor's program in 2000. But I do not want to go back to school, but I will if I have to, but I'm not being called to, thank God. But I also saw on my news feed that there was another African American young lady who celebrated her 108th year birthday this year. Yep, I did. And they are part of the Ascended Master Group as well. Yes. You guys hear me say all the time, 200 years ago was not that long ago. This young lady is 108 years old this year. She knew people that were alive 200 years ago, even if it was her own great great grandmother. I mean, I don't know how um how the turnover was for her family line in there, but I'm sure that she can recall things, and the traditions and some of the ways that she was raised are from that lifetime, right? So why am I bringing this up about these people that are 95 plus years old? Do you know that the ascended masters that rehab karmic um enemies, okay? Help me to say this how you gave it to me, Spirit. We have karmic enemies from our past lives that have been successful at taking us out each lifetime at different ages and evolutions of that lifetime. Okay? And as I bring this up and I was meditating on it and preparing for to get this message, um I was taken back to the memory, right? I'm sorry, I'm just talking so much, you guys. But I gotta tell you this. I was taken back to the memory. You know how like in um medieval times and kings and queens times, things like that, when they would like get inside of the castle area, and if the enemy was there, whatever, they would kill everybody, right? I mean, they would kill everybody, including the children, right? Just because they wanted to do what? They wanted to kill off that king's bloodline. Now, just imagine those of us that are ascended masters that come from these royalty bloodlines. We could have went through different lifetimes where our lives ended very, very early, and no matter when our lives ended, we still had that same soul purpose that we were sent forth to do. Okay, why am I talking about that? I'm talking about that because with us being in the 21st century now is the timeline that the ascended masters are living out their longest timelines. That's why that lady had it in her soul and her heart to go ahead on and finish college at 103. You know, they say there's something inside of you that just pushed you to go and go and go. Well, that's what she had. Let me make sure my microphone is on. Yeah, it's on. Make sure that green light's showing. That's what that is. That's that inner burning. That's that God's desire to complete your soul mission. When you have a true soul mission from God, you're not going to let nothing or nobody stop you or block you or get in your way. So you all be on the lookout, because people are going to start living longer and longer. And I could go into politics and crime and all of that. I'm not going to bore y'all with that. We're going to get into the tarot and pull some energy on this beautiful, divine, collective, ascended master celebratory energy. I hope that you all understand what I'm saying, because there's so much more that I want to get into that. Maybe I'll do a series on ascended masters. But yeah, there are a group of ascended masters, and let me tell you, they go from birth, from what I heard, from birth to age 108 and counting and counting. I could easily live 100 more years. I receive that. Yeah. And so many of it, others of you are saying the same. Times have progressed. Holy Spirit, God, Divine Almighty, archangels, and ancestors of the highest white light. Thank you for giving me this message to share. What is the beautiful tarot message that you have along for the ascended masters of the divine collective? Holy Spirit, please and thank you. Ascended master number is 33. So that could be a number to you. It could be significant to you. You could research ascended masters on Google if you have like more questions and things like that. I could get really, really excited, but I do want to get into the tarot. I'm already 18 minutes in. I know there's a message for the ascended masters of the divine collective. Okay, I got the Three of Pentacles. I like these cards so much. I know, like the ring light. I don't know where this rainbow is coming from. I do have my rainbow candles over there. Archangel Raziel, thank you for being with me. I keep seeing like a little rainbow glare. Three of Pentacles. What about the Three of Pentacles energy, Holy Spirit? Is that right? We got Temperance in the reverse at the bottom of the deck. I like the little rainbow. Thank you. It's my angel showing up. So I got the Three of Pentacles with excuse me, yeah, the 3 to the 4 of Pentacles to the Strength card. Spirit is saying this is representing the collaborations over the past lifetimes that I was just talking to you guys about, and how that now in the 21st century, that this is the lifetime that the most of the ascended masters are going to live out their lifetimes and complete their life missions. Like, think about all the famous people that you know. Well, not all of them that you know, but just think about some of the ones that you know and how they, they pass early. I also got the Strength card out here, okay? Representing being strong, lifetime after lifetime. And Temperance being in reverse, that's just representing that we did, in fact, go up. I'm being led to pull this in the spread. Yeah, I'm trying to really work on how to do my spreads. Trying to get together. Just representing that we did go up against dark entities, fallen angels, people with bad intentions, principalities, wickedness in high places. You know that scripture they put in the Bible, but they put it in the Bible, right? But they really didn't know what they were doing, because if they knew what they were doing, they would have left that one out too. But I'm not going to talk about the Bible today. The Empress fell out. Okay, I see you, Empress. Just embodying nurturing energy, okay? The Empress is someone that is creative. She's pregnant, but not just with babies, with creativity and business and new ideas. She can be a mother, she can be a single mother, but she rules with gentleness, kindness, understanding, love. She rules with the embodiment of all of the queens in the upright. Definitely Empress energy and ascended masters. And that's male or female, because a real balanced divine masculine emperor, he's going to know how to balance out his Empress energy. Okay? And that don't mean he's feminine, okay? So don't be thinking that. It's just that he understands sensitivity and gentleness. He understands simplistic needs that women have, not knowing how they work, but just being patient and kind in that type of area, okay? This is the characteristic of the ascended master spirit. They've been under some conflict. I'm telling y'all, they have been taking us out lifetime after lifetime. And I'm going to tell you another reason why the ascended masters are living so long this lifetime. It's because of the political and the justice system. Like back in the Wild Wild West days, back in the 1820s, you could ride up on your horse and you could kill a man and shoot him dead, and maybe people know who did it. Maybe they didn't know who did it. Maybe they didn't even care who did it. Maybe they didn't even care who did it. But nowadays, you can't do that. You can't ride up on somebody and do a drive-by and get away with it. No, there are real consequences. And you know what else there are? There are police cameras, on everywhere in the hood where they do drive-by shootings at. So that's so significant. I hear you, Spirit, because of the being born in karmic families. You have spiritual beings that are living in violent areas and being targeted. But because of the grace of God, the mercy of God, his holy plan, and their willingness to ride with God, he protects them. Look what came out. Five of Wands, conflict. Five of Wands, Five of Swords. Conflict on conflict. 55. Lifetime after lifetime. I don't know how many lifetimes you all have lived, You know, you can look at your life path number. You want to learn how to look your life path number up? Google it, okay? But maybe in life path 5, you have major, your lifetime 5, your fifth lifetime, you have